be out on injury leave, and the dude will kick out at 1. It's insane. I've heard that they've gotten better about that, but I don't know. Ring of Honor is like one of the only big companies that I was just never that into.
How long have you been watching wrestling?
I hate America.
Been watching wrestling for years?
I watched it a little bit, like off and on. Like I knew about it a little bit, and I'd follow a little bit through friends for a long time. As soon as SmackDown vs. Raw 2005 came out, which came out in 2004, I know. When that came out, my friends got me to play it. We got really into pro wrestling because like we had never watched wrestling like religiously before that, and a friend of a friend got us to play it, and it was really fun. So we started like following.
Okay.
Ever since then, I've been hardcore. Like I watch wrestling promotions from around the world routinely. I watch wrestling every single day.
Wow, that's cool.
Every single Wednesday, my fiance and I we watch NXT together live. Sometimes we watch. We started watching Lucha Underground together recently. We just like wrestling's just a huge part of my life. I love wrestling. It is a beautiful
You love
art.
to wrestle.
It's a beautiful art form to me. It's like Xavier Woods says, it's the last of Shakespearean theater. It's performed live in front of a 360-degree crowd, trying to pretend it's real while you have people chanting at you from every single side who know it's fake.
Right.
And the fun of it is knowing it's fake and just watching the incredible athleticism. I don't know if you know, but you know it's harder than fighting? Fake fighting.
Right.
Any idea how hard it is to pull punches? Do you have any idea how hard it is when you're a 240-pound muscle-bound beast to fall on your back on plywood?
Here's a good example.
Yeah, that's our favorite gif on the stream of TNA wrestling with one of their worst fuck-ups they've ever had, where the ref was supposed to get hit by the feet on the way up so that he'd missed the table break, but the ref was too far away, and you can see the biggest oh shit moment you've ever seen in your life as the referee realizes he missed, doesn't know what to do, does the truffle shuffle, and then falls over. It's beautiful.
Ash Styles still wants to know, for a serious answer to his previous question, good cruiserweight promotion.
I can't really tell you a promotion that's all cruiserweights because I don't know one. I wouldn't say there's one that has just cruiserweights, but if you want one with a very heavily emphasized cruiserweight division that is incredible, TNA. Jokes aside, TNA's cruiserweight division, they call it the X division, is the overall best cruiserweight-only division I've seen in my life. It is the only part of their show worth watching, and it is very, very good when the storylines don't get overbooked and in the way, which does happen. So if you can stomach some bullshit and just pay attention to the matches, you'll love it. Also, I'm a dumbass and walked out on my own. Can someone save me?
Jake C. Test wants to know...
Oh, come on! There's a second one!
Jake C. Test wants to know, MDB, did you watch the first episode of WCPW?
I haven't, but I have it on my to-watch list, so don't spoil it for me. I've heard it's really good. And that's for free on YouTube, so that's cool. I'm pumped to see that. Alright, I can't put it in yet, because the door's still closed, right?
Oh, he's hanging there.
Yeah, he's just hanging out with his family, having himself a party.
Birdemic is a best movie.
I'm quoting Birdemic.
Birdemic is a best movie.
Yeah.
And
MDB
best.
Poker Magnet. But yeah, how I got into wrestling was just the video game, and I started watching it religiously. Now I watch wrestling from all around the world every week. Like, I love wrestling. Like,
awesome.
Again, it's, it takes a lot to fall. It takes conditioning and athleticism to be able to fall on your back on plywood. That's what the ring's made of. It's plywood in the center, steel beams are on the edges, and the rope is elevator cable with some padding on it, because you can't have it break when 300+ pound men are running against it all day, so it's fucking elevator cable. So it hurts. Rings hurt. If you've never fallen over in a wrestling ring, it hurts. But anyway, it takes a lot to fall flat back on a ring, get back to your feet in under 1 second, to have the guy bounce off the ropes, hit you, and you fall on your back again.
Right.
If you had to keep hauling I don't know if you've ever had to do the beep test in high school where you need to run to one side of the room and then back and touch the wall before the beep goes off over and over. Imagine that, but the beep takes less than 1 second, and you're not running to a room, you're going from flat back to standing on your feet facing the opposite direction. And you need to do that without forgetting what you've coordinated as the next move.
Right.
What people often don't know is most of wrestling is improv. You know how you start the match, you know how you end the match. Most of it is, as you say, called in the ring. When a dude headlocks another dude, he's whispering in his ear a series of moves he wants him to do next. When a guy gets shoved into the corner and the referee separates them, the guy getting shoved off is telling the referee what he wants to do next, and the referee, when he goes over to check on the guy still in the corner, he'll pass on what he heard to that guy.
Oh, okay.
It's incredible. I know the inside outs of how pro wrestling is done, and it only makes me love it more. The passion that goes into it, the people that have died in pro wrestling and given their bodies to pro wrestling, for a sport that is so often shat on for just being fake. And yeah, it is, but it's not trying to be real anymore. It hasn't tried to since the 1980s. In fact, in the early 1980s, Vince McMahon went on public TV and said that pro wrestling is predetermined to get around tax breaks. It's been publicly fake for a long time. That doesn't mean it's not awesome.
It's true.
Can jet fuel melt a wrestling ring? Jet fuel can never wrestle the steel beams of a wrestling ring.
It can never wrestle either.
No, it can't.
Hashtag America did TNA wrestling. So, I'm gonna test your Payday 2 cred.
Who, mine?
And if you don't know this,
embarrassing.
Then I'm a better human than you.
Just in general.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
So you know how on the bank heist,
Yeah.
you know how there's that thing sometimes where the place gets gassed?
Yeah.
Do you know that there's a way to know when it's gonna happen, and a way to prevent it?
No idea.
When Bane says, chopper on the roof, if you go to the roof and kill everyone, they never gas the place.
Oh, is that right?
People found it out by complete coincidence in the community, and that's how I know it. Is that not the coolest little detail that no one would fucking ever know if not by complete fluke?
Did you know gaming featuring Payday 2?
Did you know Payday?
Voiced by General McBadass.
Oh, god damn it!
There's no escape.
The Dawes wanted to know, MDB, what did you think about Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks?
Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks are some of the funniest men in the world. Their fucking YouTube channel is incredible. They're a team of wrestlers who do YouTube skits constantly. They're like really big international wrestlers, but especially in Japan. They're like megastars in Japan. And like Kenny Omega's awesome. He's this awesome, like comedic over-the-top wrestler who he would do these comedy wrestling matches in Japan in DDT, which is a wrestling promotion in Japan that's like heavily comedic and awesome. And I've seen him put on 5-star matches with a blow-up doll, where he lost his title to a blow-up doll. He's such a good wrestler. He put on a match with an inanimate object and made it look real.
And he lost.
And he lost. He also put on a great match with a 7-year-old Japanese girl. He was hitting fucking backbreakers and thrust kicks on her and shit like that because he's such a fucking professional, he can make it look real without hurting her. It's amazing! Okay, I gotta take these gloves off before my hands have super heat stroke. That's the thing that happens, is Canadian brand heat stroke. Sponsored by the government of Canada. Now that people will know we were here. I just said like 8 Canadian-only references in the span of a second. So don't even expect to understand that. Now the people will know we were here. That's ingrained in my culture. Anyway.
Please.
What was I saying before I became completely stupid?
Racist things.
So the ethnic people came to the stream.
I don't like how you said ethnic.
Is it because I said it out the left side of my mouth?
Yep.
It's okay. Technically, everyone's ethnic by definition.
By ethnic standards.
Yeah, exactly. In fact, if you want to talk about Latinos being marginalized, Latino in the definition of that also includes French Canadians. People don't know that because people don't know history. I know history.
I don't. So.
Hispanics.
Oh no.
Not Hispanic. Hispanics are from Hispania, which is the Latin name, the Roman name for the Iberian Peninsula, which nowadays is Portugal and Spain. Are we really going to do this stealth with my full gear on? I was just fucking around.
We can't.
We can't?
No.
Why not?
He used the key card upstairs.
Alright, you guys go get caught. I'll wait on the switch upstairs. Anyway. Chat, what was I talking about before ethnic people?